Well, then who was in the car that exploded?
Some poor soul who died 2 weeks ago. They'd reported a theft, but we didn't make a connection between the two events until we got back this report.
You are positive that it isn't Inez, right?
Bertel, that's what the lab report is saying.
Well, at least that's good news. That is, if she's alive, of course.
That man still has my sister. Adal, would you please allow me the chance to talk to Erin a minute, please?
Mason, you're clearly very upset. How can you speak to her in this state? Besides, I spoke to her. She would tell us if she knew anything.
I don't know that, Erdal. I'm not sure about anything anymore. I can tell you, I'm really not.
Hey, Erdal, let's give the guy a break. If she was really sorry about what she did, she would have turned herself in. We see this all the time.
It's done.
Will you allow me this, my friend?
Of course I will. If I don't, you'll just keep pestering me until I do.
I want to ask you one thing. Where's my sister? The person in the car was not Inez, so she may still be alive. She might be with that man, your partner in crime, your alleged ex-lover, Aldo.
Your sister's alive? She's really alive?
What we know is that the person in the car was definitely not Inez. Think carefully. Where could he be keeping her? Did he tell you anything? Did he hint at anything?
Oh, thank God for that.
Maybe he said something you didn't understand when he was talking to the other men.
Thank the Lord.
Think carefully, Erin.
Thank you, dear God.
Erin, wake up! Think carefully. Where is my sister? Do you know where my sister is being held?
I would tell you if I knew where she was. Why would I keep quiet if I knew she was alive?
I told you so now, didn't I? You're trying to take your anger out on her.
In Aldo Sazmaz's file, isn't there anything else about his past? Some people he knew? His old hangouts? Some connections?
Even if there is, you know I can't tell you, Mason.
Oh, man, why are you talking to me as if you don't understand? This man has been holding my sister for several days already here.
I realize that, Mason, but you're gonna get hurt. And you may hurt your sister without
Why won't you
it.
understand? Put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? What do you expect me to do? Sit and wait? Do you really expect me to sit and wait?
His parents are dead. There's only his sister now, and we know that she's currently with him. Also, there's his ex-boss from the mafia. Godless Hayridden, they call him. He was convicted for smuggling. However, we think that he's really working in the drug trade. Narcotics have been after him for years, but they can't catch him. He has an army of men inside and out. There are many gang wars he's mixed up in, Mason. He's a merciless man feared within his own world. You mustn't be fooled by his appearance.
What does that mean?
Mason, we both know you will go and see this man the first chance you get. You will understand me then.
Okay, honey, okay. Now, if I said I was going to buy it, then I will. Ha! You just tell me the color you want and I will buy it. Huh? For Daddy's darling, there's never a problem. Never you mind. Okay, then put your mother on. Okay. Never mind since her hands are dirty. You too. Tell her to call me later. If you need anything from the house, I can buy it on the way back. Okay, my darling. Okay, goodbye.
Boss, a man's here who wants to speak to you.
Just some man? Does that man have a name?
My name's Mason, Mr. Hayridden. We need to talk. Let me go,
didn't I
huh?
tell you to wait outside?
Let him go. You allow the man to come all the way in here, and now you try to act all badass? Let the man go. Sit down, Mr. Mason.
I'm looking for Aldo Sazmaz. If you know where he is, I need to know right away.
Your departments clearly aren't in contact with each other. Narcotics, or could it be homicide? Paying me the honor? Missing persons has already been here. It's a real shame. Crying shame, all the trouble you guys take just to come see me.
I'm not with the police.
So where are you from?
Why do you care where I'm coming from? I'm not the police, so you needn't be afraid. I'm not at all interested in your work. All I want to know is where that bastard Aldo is hiding right now. I know that you two used to work together, so please don't try to get me to believe that you don't know who he is.
Someone bring me some teas. You didn't want coffee, am I right? See? You're clearly a tea drinker, just like I am. Sit down, Mason. Get comfortable. Sit down. I'm not a fan of hurrying things, Mr. Mason. Do you know why they gave me the Godless nickname?
Beats me.
I don't know either. Really, anything I've done to this date, I've done the way it was supposed to be done. Mr. Mason, keep in mind that in my book, no one sells out on anyone for no reason. So come on, tell me first, why are you looking for Aldo?
Yes, sir. Okay, I understand. Yes, I understand. Have a good day, sir. Goodbye.
What happened, my son?
Well, they said the fingerprints from the body and the lettuce fingerprints don't even match.
Does that mean that the man they found is not your father, Kenny?
Or it wasn't Dad who wrote it. We've been wrong about this all along. Because I tell you, Dad, my dad would have told me, even if he was up to something dodgy, he would have taken me aside and told me, listen to me right now, son, I'm gonna do this or that, don't tell anyone. Why would he ever go off for another woman, huh? I was never convinced he'd done that.
That's because you don't remember those days, my son. That's why you can talk like this. I used to pick up your father from some interesting places before we came here. You were a tiny baby in my arms at that time. I'd beg his gambling buddies to find him and bring him back to the house. He'd put on his aftershave and go out. I found so many different letters in your father's pocket in those days from a different woman every single time. God bless Uncle Feridun, that's for sure, Kenny. If he hadn't gotten us into this house, then I don't know what.
Mom, something is still really fishy. I should have gone to the police much earlier. What if it was an accident? They're not gonna kill him for it. It's all because of that idiot Gerald. It's all his fault. Well, what, am I lying? Supposedly Dad kept calling him and telling him his problems.
Of course he's going to call him. He's employed by the man after all. Besides, he got Mr. Gerald into trouble as well.
Mom, think. How can that man be in any trouble? The police have been there for the last 2 days. Did he ask us once what we said to them about it? Did he ask once, even if the police knew about the accident? That would make him an accomplice, Mom.
Maybe he told the police himself when he had the chance.
Come on. I doubt that, Mom. But I'm telling you now, there's something fishy about Gerald. You mark my words.
Whatever it is, they will figure out what happened to your father. Let's not start pointing the finger. These people have done a lot for us, honestly, my son. Kenny, I beg of you, act respectfully. Don't shame me in front of Mrs. Leyla, please. Who was that?
There's no one there.